Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brianna. If you're new, today we're going to be doing a lot of planting, a lot of stuff with gardening. I'm also trying out a lot of new recipes and food stuff, as well as some camping. So follow along and subscribe, and let's get right into this. Hey everybody, welcome back to another week in my life. My name is Brianna, and I'm sorry if my talking is a little weird today. I have not been feeling good. My mouth is a little swollen, and it's a whole other story that I'll mention in an upcoming vlog. And I'll talk about it when I know some of the ending, because right now I don't feel the best, but I'm here, and we're just gonna get into this and see the best we can. So let's get into this. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe so you don't miss any more week in my life and other fun, helpful homesteading / gardening / whatever else kind of videos. So as y'all can see here, I am actually working on our kitchen table. So I had done this table. I was super excited. I started in the last vlog, I believe. So did it all black, and then I was doing my different designs, and you can kind of see the orange design here that I was working on. Now once I did this, there was definitely a lot of stuff I learned, and one of them was I believe this is a part where there was some overlap lines, and so I was trying to fix that, as well as we wanted a little more texture to it. So you can see there's the main outer orange and then the smaller orange in the middle, and it just wasn't quite what we were wanting, so I wanted to add a little bit of tan into there. So that's what I'm doing right now, is just kind of blocking it off and trying to make that design. So definitely a work in progress and all that, but I actually really liked it. Here's a little update on my plants. You can see the peppers are just barely coming up, so super excited for them. Actually, right now, they're a lot bigger than this, but yeah, you can see more of the peppers are doing great. And also the heat pad and light, I'll be putting a link to them because they are awesome and so helpful, as well as, I guess, the little tags on these. So definitely have a few more that I'm still trying to get up to come here. They were actually really struggling and took forever to come up, but don't worry, they did. So I wanted to do a little grocery haul. So first off, we got some of these peppers, and then I got some of this natural Swiss cheese, which ended up being way too strong, but I did find some yummy uses for it. Some bags, some asparagus, these fresh oranges from a little local farmer's market, and then there is a bunch of junk food, but this is the last time I will ever get a whole bunch of junk food. This was for camping, so keep that in mind, but we have gone on a total cleanse. My goal is to make everything homemade, and this is the last time. Ugh. Yeah, I know stuff is yummy, but I'm really trying to do total clean eating. Also, I want to show you guys some of the new seeds. I got some carrots and then corn. Actually, we got a lot of seeds, but here are a few of them that I got, I guess, this day. Here's a little shot of me putting all the groceries away. Also, you can see all the eggs. This was before the big egg shortage, and you all know it's getting bad. It's really bad, and I do not know what I'm gonna do without eggs. So, what are you gonna do? So I decided to make up some bone broth. I believe this was the chicken bone broth I made, and I really thought I had footage of me doing roasting and all that, but I guess I didn't really do that. But right here I was taking out all the meat and veggies and all that, and then to help to strain, and then after that I just put it into this pitcher I had that I put a cheesecloth over. And help drain out anything else, and then just a simple bone broth that I just put into this old milk container, and it's pretty simple and easy. So this was a different day. I started out the morning by making some breakfast. So I cut up an orange. I love just slicing up oranges. If y'all have not noticed, I love oranges. After that, I cut up some mushrooms and peppers to fry up a little bit, and then put in with some eggs. I also had to cut up some cheese to put into this too. And I love this cheese. And it's just yummy. Y'all, I've been talking about this cheese so much lately, but it's good. Also, of course, I have to show you some of the pog juice because it's so good. Actually craving it right now. But I don't have any at the moment. I'm kind of sad. So the next thing I decided to make was some English muffins. I don't know about you, but I love English muffins a lot. And I wanted to attempt to make them homemade. And it seemed like a pretty easy task. Yes, there was some weird little steps. So I just pulled a random recipe online. Honestly, I don't even remember where it was from at this point. And tried it out and tried to follow everything step by step. But they did not turn out the way I thought they were going to at all. They were definitely way too... They never rose like they needed to. They're just very, very dense and not that tasty, but still tasted okay, but definitely need to do better for next time. So I'm kind of sad, but they were still kind of yummy. While those were still cooking, I decided to start making some homemade graham crackers. Another first that I was trying out, but they turned out so much better. It's interesting. I think graham crackers, you put in like white flour and wheat flour, but they're really, really good. I actually did a mix of 2 different recipes, I guess. I did some different research, and so I took one lady's like tips and tricks, and then another person's recipe. So if you guys want me to do like a full-on actual tutorial on that, I guess I can, because it turned out so yummy and perfect. I actually am not a fan of graham crackers, but after this, I love graham crackers. At least homemade ones. They're so good. Y'all, I don't know if it's just me, but this is so satisfying watching. I'm just putting this in here just because I enjoy watching it so much. I mentioned, but we were going camping, so I was taking out some coconut oil to help season our pan and get it ready for camping. The next thing I made was I wanted some homemade hash browns for a little camping trip. So first cut them up in some pieces, and then I had my little attachment for the KitchenAid, and I shredded them up. I did a quick like boil thing. I know there's an actual for it, but I did that. I laid them out so we could cook them when we were camping. Oh, and I also made up some oatmeal butterscotch cookies to take camping as well. The next few shots are just a few times camping. I didn't get a whole lot, but I want to get a picture of, or a little video of this beautiful sunset. It was also over Easter weekend. Well, actually before Easter, so we were helping hide some eggs, a little bit of mason. So it was just an overall good trip, and just sat and relaxed with family. So on this day I got some polyurethane, whatever it's called, I don't really know, and I started doing a top layer on the table of this, and I did 2 layers actually total. Went over it, let it dry, then sanded it, and then put this over. After that, I went through and gave all my plants a good, nice pamper session. Let them kind of soak in, kind of top water them a little bit, and just let them soak to really get some water. So. I also went through and replanted a lot of the plants to give them bigger pots because it had been a long time since I had, to help them out. Also, my face looks really like I was angry. I don't really know what was bothering me, but must just not have been a good moment. But really good for the plants because some had been in their pots for years and really needed a good place to grow. So this is a different day, and I thought I'd show you some of the cute little flowers growing in our front yard. They're just so cute. Also, I started doing some planting in pots. So you can see I was actually filming this, but I first did a little Y shape, so made it into 3 different sections, and then put cups into each of the corners. And the cups are putting tomatoes and then peppers later. One pot will go and then I'll have, and that just kind of gives it a spot. I'll know where to plant. And then I started putting little holes and then around the side radishes and carrots. And if you think that's a lot, carrots and tomatoes actually really love to grow together, and radishes will do good as well. So just kind of lightly put the seeds in, just tiny little holes so they can grow. It's also important for the for the carrots, excuse me, to put something over, if that's wood or if that's something to help keep the moisture in, because carrots really need that moisture to grow. This was actually when I was planting the tomatoes in these little cups so then they can grow up, and then I ended up putting these under some lights, so they're really cute. So this day I actually did a deep clean of the whole entire bathroom. Everything down, wiped everything because it definitely I'd been putting it off for a really long time, so I was excited to finally get this. So I'll actually put the tools that I use and different things down below. Is the scrubber for the bathtubs. It's one of my favorites to use to clean. As well as I really like to use Bartender's, I think it's called Bartender's Friend, as one of my top cleaning supplies. That just gets stuff, especially when you're like in the bathtub. It is really good to get all that, so it's really good, but definitely needed a good. Thank you guys for following along with this week's fun stuff. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss anything else, and let me know what your favorite place to clean. Have a great day, great night, God bless.